Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to start the process of leveling some low spots in my lawn. As you see here, I'm getting some material dropped off. It's 70% coarse sand with a little bit of compost mixed in. So the first thing you want to do is scalp the lawn down as low as possible. Here I think it's set around 0.250, which is about a 1/4 inch. This house is about 4 years old now, and we're getting some settling where the gas line and sewer line go from the house to the street. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. It's never been sanded or leveled before. It's pretty smooth, but I just have a couple of problem areas that you'll see later on that I'm trying to address.
Bungalow, she felt so young. The night she was much younger than the other. Feeling like a prisoner there in the light. She stood, she knew they couldn't miss her. And then they took her, lost her, walked over life fled. You're all to me, 'cause she wanted me. Kept beating her, they felt sad for her, but an order is an order. She was a prisoner there in the light. She stood, but she knew they couldn't break her. And by the shore, the bombs were falling with the snow. You're all to me, 'cause she wanted me. Wanted me.
So unless you rent or own a machine that spreads sand, this is a pretty labor intensive process just because it's a lot of material to move. You typically have to move it twice, from shoveling it out of the bag into the wheelbarrow and then from the wheelbarrow to the lawn. And sand is heavy, but as you see here, I'm just putting it in the problem areas, the low areas, and I'm going to spread it out here in a minute with a lawn level, which is a tool that I made. You can purchase them online or just make one. It's nothing extravagant. It's pretty simple to make and doesn't cost very much, but it does an excellent job. So all the materials to make these lawn levels you can get at a local home improvement store. This one just happens to be some angle iron and some flat stock. There is a little adapter that the handle fits into. I did get that from the local parts store as well, and I just quickly welded it together. It is kind of heavy, so you could modify it to lighten it up some, but being heavy, it does work well because it moves the sand around better and it doesn't hop and skip over the lawn, but obviously there's more labor involved to push and pull it. So this area right here is probably the worst. It's actually the sewer cleanouts underneath here. As soon as we moved in, I just cut the sewer cleanout lower than the grass, and the grass just grew over it. I know where it's at, so in case there ever was some sort of issue, we could just dig it up and get access to it. But this area is basically like a small crater, and you're not going to be able to fix it all in one leveling because it would just totally bury the grass. It would probably be 2 or 3 inches of sand, so you're going to have to do it in levels and stages and just move it up like an inch at a time until it's repaired. But I wanted to go ahead and get a head start on it now since it's starting to get pretty bad before it got worse, and just kind of stay ahead of it. And that's what you see here is just me going in circles and trying to feather the sand in and smooth it out as best I can without totally covering the grass all the way up. This material came from a local sod farm, and like I said previously, it's 70% coarse sand and 30% compost. It was very clean, no rocks, no sticks or anything like that in it, but I wasn't a big fan of the compost because it's kind of like little balls, and you'll see in some of these photos that it just doesn't like fall underneath the canopy of the turf. It stays on top. The compost is good. It's just I don't prefer the little balls that stay on top. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I already covered this problem area. The utility company came in and ran some new cables, and they did a little patch job here that wasn't really good. So thankfully it was right here before springtime, and I'll have all summer to try to fix this. Once you get the sand in place, it's good to turn on the irrigation and get the water on it so that'll kind of wash the sand below the canopy of the turf. But once again, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and we'll see you on part 2. Thanks.